And welcome to lesson 14, Krav Maga classes online. 3 sessions left until the end of the course, packing in loads of content, revising the old content, putting some new stuff in, making sure that everything that we've done is embedded into how you're training. Okay, so get yourselves ready. Work's going to start in a minute. Just get yourself slightly warmed up and get ready to go. Okay, good. So, feet together, hands by your sides, bowing, and jogging on the spot. Deep breath into the nose, out to the mouth. Bounce forwards and backwards. Side to side. Forwards and backwards. And jogging. Arms left to sides. Roll the wrists forwards and backwards. Arms forwards, up at the back, breathing in, down at the front, breathing out. Up at the front, breathing in, down at the back, breathing out. And jogging. Okay, get onto the guard, left foot forward, just moving diagonally, forwards and backwards. Other side. And jogging. Okay, jumping jacks with me, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and jogging. Twists. And jogging. One step forward, one step back, palms up. Okay, arms up, palms forwards. And punches. Hands going back to guard position each time. Finger strikes, palms, punches, any combination you like. Start to straight, start to lengthen the steps of the legs. Slow it down a bit. And jogging. Okay, when I say down, dropping down. When I say up, jumping up. Down. 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 Up. down. Down, up, down. Up, down, up, down. Okay, hands up. Shake your legs out. Okay, chin and chest looking down. And up. And down. And up. To the right. And left. To the right. And left. Up to the right. Down to the left. Up to the right. Down to the left. Up to the left. Down to the right. Up to the left. And down to the right. Hands to the hips. Tilt the hips up at the front. Up to the right. Up at the back. And to the left. Keep moving around. Keep your shoulders and the head where they are. Just rotating the hips, mobilising the base of the spine. And back the other way. Okay, feet together, bend your knees, forwards and backwards, head up, back straight. Okay, rotating clockwise and anti-clockwise. Okay, balance on the left leg, bring the right knee up parallel to the floor, rotate the foot clockwise, then anti-clockwise. Looking to your right, slowly push your leg up, balance, foot out, hold, rotating clockwise, then anti-clockwise. Foot back down again. Balance on the right foot, left leg up parallel to the floor. Rotating clockwise, anti-clockwise. Looking to your left, slowly turn, push the foot out, balance, rotating clockwise, anti-clockwise, foot back down and on the floor. Okay, hand jogging. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Nice and relaxed. Okay, when I say go, the balance on the left leg, right knee up to the elbow for a count of 10, and then change sides. Okay, with me. Go! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, on the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, jogging. Okay, same thing. This time kicking out with the right foot, making sure it's a good kick, pulling your toes back, and you go to a comfortable height for you. Okay, get ready. Kicking out with the right leg first. With me. Go! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Jogging. Into the nose, out to the mouth. Okay, so when I say down, stopping down, feet back, one burpee, and up you come. Okay, don't forget to do the press up. Okay, down. 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 And jogging. into the nose, out through the mouth. Okay, this time, when I say down, down to the floor, come up, left leg underneath, facing the front, in guard. So just watch, you're going to go here, directly up, into guard. Now, what I'm also going to do is go the other way. So I'm going to say, right, we're going to say down, or we're going to say change. When we get down, we come up into normal guard position. If I say change, we're going to come down, we're going to come up, we're going to rotate to behind us. So, when I say down, we're going to be here, right leg underneath, okay, come up into guard. Okay, when I say change, we're going to go down, here, left leg underneath, up, and turn into guard in the opposite position, then carry on jogging, alright? Okay, so, get ready. Down. Down. Change. Change. Down. Change. Down. Down. Change. Good, okay. Okay, shake your legs out. Okay, press up position. Okay, this time what we're going to do is when I say one, we're going to go down, we're going to do a press up, but we're going to come over our left arm. And we're going to go alternately. So you're going to go left, then come to the other side, and right. So you're just trying to bring your head as you go down as far over to each arm as you can, then come up into press up position. Okay, so we'll start off going down over the left hand, 10 press ups on my call. Okay, in position, back straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, good on your back. 20 wood chops. Off you go. When you finish that, up and circling. Change direction every 5 seconds. Okay, press the position. This time, if you do the press ups here, go down, come up, come through, pause, and then back again. Okay, so we're going to start off, bring the left leg through, and the right leg. Each time, slight pause at the end. Make sure you've got your good balance. When you come through, make sure this arm is up here in a good defensive position. Okay, so get in position, feet out, back straight. Okay, kicking the left leg first. 1, through, pause, and back. 2, down, up, through, pause, and back. 3, down, up, through, pause, and back. 4, pause, and back. 5, pause, and back. 6, 7, 8. Okay, for the last 2, I'm going to hold the pause for 5 seconds. So, 9, down, up, through, hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. 10, up, through, and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. Good, okay. On your backs. Okay, so when I say go, or rather, when I say get ready, feet 6 inches off the floor. When I say 1, then I go up, straight, down, and around back to the position. Okay, so you start off in this position here, heels off the floor. When I say 1, up, out, down, and around. Back to this position, and another one, up, out, down, and around. Okay, keep your heels off the floor for the entire duration of the exercise. Try and keep your legs as straight as you can throughout the whole exercise. Bring the legs down, heels back together as you get to your finishing point 6 inches above the floor with your legs straight. Okay, so legs out straight, nice and relaxed. Okay, get ready, 6 inches above the floor. And 1, up, out, and down. 2, up, out, and down. 3, up, out, down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So keep those legs straight. 10. And good, okay. On your feet. Okay, so what we're going to do is circle around. Very similar exercise we always do. Okay, for this time what we're going to do is what I call down. Right, we're going to get down in the backwards break fall. We're going to come up into guard, rotate, and do a guard 360 with a simultaneous punch. Okay, so we're in this position here, and we're going to circle. Okay, so when I say down, down here, boom, you come up, here, rotate, and strike. Okay, so circle, 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 down, roll back, break fall, you're going to come up, right leg underneath your left, rotate to guard in the opposite direction, 360 and strike. Okay, so with me, start circling. Down. That's it, change direction. Down. 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 Okay, good. And relax. Okay, last exercise. In guard position, we're going to do front leg front kick, rear leg front kick, lead leg out of roundhouse, lead leg side kick, lead leg back kick. Okay, so no skipping, no retreating. 5 kicks. Lead leg front, lead leg rear, lead leg out roundhouse, then side kick, then back kick. Okay, so nice and easy, nice and slow. On my call. So, number 1, front leg front kick. 1, rear leg front kick. 2, lead leg out of roundhouse. 3, lead leg side kick. 4, lead leg back kick. 5. Okay, and again. Lead leg front kick. 1. Rear leg front kick. 2. Lead leg out of roundhouse. 3. Lead leg side kick. 4. Lead leg back kick. 5. Okay, so we're going to do now, I'm just going to say the numbers. Okay, everything's front leg apart from number 2, which is the rear leg front kick. Okay, so again, nice and easy, nice and slow. What we're focusing on here, good technique. Okay, here, boom, as you kick, thinking about throwing your body weight forwards. Okay, get ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and again, nice and slow and smooth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, a bit faster now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now, full speed and power now, okay? Full speed and power. Okay, get ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last time. Fast as you can now. Get ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Okay, and relax. Have a drink. Take a break. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Core skills, revision. Okay, so we're just going to practice working with an opponent who's close behind us. Okay? So in this situation here, in the fundamentals course, we've got somebody behind us. We're talking about them being that range here, and you deliver your back kick. Okay. Now this situation is when they're much closer. Okay. So imagine if this is me here, they're kind of this distance behind us. Okay. They haven't grabbed us or anything at this point, but they're directly behind us. So what we're going to do is we're going to strike to the groin this time. Okay. But just by bringing the heel up there. Okay. Now, depending on the range of the person, depends on how you use your foot. If they're very, very close, you're just bringing your heel just directly up here. If they're a little bit further away, you bring your heel up there. Right? You have the option of using the ball of your foot too. Okay, maybe if they're a little bit further away, you can come up there. Okay, but you're striking directly up into the groin using your heel in very much the same way as the back kick. So if you remember when we do the back kick in the fundamentals, we're here, we're not rotating our shoulders as we look. So we're looking here and we're driving directly backwards, okay? Toes towards the floor, driving directly backwards. This is very similar because one of the things when I was talking about teaching the back kick, I was saying, right, okay, don't let that knee come out, okay? So if the knee comes out as you go to kick, you know, it'll become a side kick, you're rotating your body around, okay? In the same way for this kick, you keep the knee tucked in. So we're here, I'm looking, boom, there. Okay, striking up. If I let the knee come out as I do it, A, I'll be off target, okay, and B, it won't be an effective kick because I'll be hitting the thigh or coming around the side. So it's going to come right up the middle, so you need to keep that knee tucked right in. So in this position here, okay, kicking up, boom. You see I keep the knee tucked right into the centre because the knee's coming up. Again, talking about the range here, if they're very, very close, my knee hardly moves at all because I'm just directly going up here. Boom. The further they are away, the more I might have to bring my knee back to bring the heel up. Remember, it's still an upwards kick, okay, but you need to adjust. So you look there, okay, close in, further away, okay. It's just something that you need to adjust with. Now you do this with both legs from neutral position. The attacker directly behind you, or you can do it from guard position, okay? So we're in guard position here, and the attacker's behind us, oh, there, okay? Or a bit closer here, oh, there. So it's used for both normal, neutral position and for guard position. Obviously not for anything in front of you, it's always for attackers who are behind you. So you're there, you look, oh, there, we look, oh, there, okay? So this is what we're going to use to practice. We're just going to go through it nice and slowly. The main thing about this technique is it's quite difficult to do well, so we're going to work on the technique and then it becomes more natural. Again, if you have a partner, it makes life a lot easier. If you don't have a partner, what you can do is if you have a chair, okay, what you can do is just have the top of the chair and just use that as a point of reference, okay. I haven't got one here to show you, but if I was saying I was taking this here, for example, okay, I might hang something over the chair there, that sort of guard position. So I'm going to look, that's the thing I'm going to strike towards, boom. Okay, I look, boom, and I kick to it. Just something to give you a focus when you're training. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to say 1, and I want you to kick. And it's your choice whether you kick close in or further away, or with your heel, or with the ball of your foot. But I want you to make sure that you use all of the options. Okay. So, when I say 1, look and kick, okay? So, 1, 1, change legs, 1, 1, change legs, 1, 1, okay, now guard position. Same thing again. Guard position. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay, that's it. Right, so I want you to practice Do a series of 6 kicks with either leg from neutral position, okay? 6 kicks from guard, okay? Each time make a point. Change the timing, don't just go 1, 1, 1, 1, because your mind gets into a rhythm, it gets bored, and then you start concentrating on what you're doing. So make sure that when you're doing it, you're here, you're going to go 1, look, kick, and then count between 1 and 3, and each time go on a different number, okay? So in my head I might be counting 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so each time you're varying it, so you're focusing more on what you're doing. Okay, if you allow your body to get into a rhythm, you'll get bored, and you won't be focusing on the technique that you want to be doing. All right. So work on this nice and slow, and get a good technique. Try and think about the principles of Krav Maga. Don't be telegraphing any of your indications with your body. So you're there, nice and easy, nice and relaxed. You look. It's just the leg that moves. Everything else is nice and loose. All right. Carry on. And stop there. Technique 1. Backwards fall and forwards roll, stopping on the floor. Okay? So, So, right, the backwards fall. What we're doing here is we're falling backwards, okay? Now, for whatever reason, I decided I don't want to do a backwards break fall, so I'm going to turn as I fall. So we're here. I'm going to turn as I lose my balance. As I do so, I'm going to bend my knees and then push myself out. Okay. And you remember from the fundamentals course, exactly the same thing. Falling forwards, bending your knees, project your body, and down. This is exactly the same thing. Okay. Instead, you're starting from a position here and you're falling backwards. Okay. So you're falling backwards. You lose your balance. As you lose, you turn, bend the knees towards the floor. Now, as I've often said before, it's not a demonstration of how well you can do a plank. The whole point of this is to allow yourself to go towards the floor, but you're controlling the fall. This is the key thing to understand. You're controlling the fall rather than trying to stop it in midair or anything like that. Just control it. If I was to fall backwards, like this, like a plank, bang, I'd hit the floor, be very painful. So what I want to try and do here is as I turn, here I'm losing, I'm turning. I'm still falling, but at that point I'm going to bend my knees, just like I would do if I was doing the forwards fall. Bend my knees and then project out, turn my head to one side, down towards the floor. Okay? So nice and easy, nice and slow here. So we're leaning. You lose your balance, rotate, here, push, and down. Okay? Remember reaching out with your arms, because if you just put your hands down, you'll go over the top and headbutt the floor. Okay? So that is the backwards fall turning into a front break fall. Now, the roll, or what they call the judo roll, going to a defensive position on the floor. So what we're doing here, we're doing a normal roll in exactly the same way as we would do normally. As we come out of the roll, however, we're not tucking our legs up underneath you, okay, and coming up into guard position facing the front. We're stopping ourselves rolling as we're going forwards. To do this slowly, what I'm doing is I'm here, I'm rolling, okay? Now as I do my normal roll, I'm here. The leg, okay, which comes over the top, last, so here, this one here, okay, my right leg, I'm going over here, boom, onto the floor, okay? That is long. Otherwise, normally I would be here, tucking it up underneath me, I might be coming up into my guard position. But here what I'm doing is I'm bringing the leg, this time it's coming over, boom, long, there. I'm also stopping with a break fall on the side. So, from here I'm rolling over my left shoulder, as I normally would. Okay, and as I roll over my left shoulder, my right leg and my right arm are the things that are going to be stopping me. Okay, so nice and easy, nice and slow. So we're here, rolling over the left shoulder here, and there. Okay, so right leg, right arm. Okay, and again, let's do it from this angle a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to roll here, there. Okay, right leg, right arm. And then from this position here, now I can come up here into a defensive position. Okay? So when you practice this, you're going to practice break fall, break fall, break fall, and then the third one, break fall up into guard. So we're here. First one, break fall. Okay, and you're up. Second one, break fall. And the third one you're going to do is break fall, go up into guard. Okay? So here, third one, break fall, come up into guard. Okay? So, back to the beginning again. Nice and easy, nice and slow. With me, we're going to do the backwards fall, turning into a front break fall. Okay? So, get yourselves ready. All I'm going to do is say one, we're just going to turn and do the break fall. Okay, so 1, fall, bend the knees, and 8. And up, and again. Okay, get ready. Leaning backwards, and 1, fall, turn, push out and down. Last one. Leaning back, 1, falling, turning, push out. Good, okay? Okay, get ready. Just going to do a forward roll over the left shoulder. Remember, right arm, right leg, straight, doing the break fall, okay? Nice and easy, nice and slow. Okay, get ready. 1. Okay, and up. 1. Okay, now one more, and this time we're going to do the break fall and then come up into guard position. 1. Up into guard. Okay, so that's what I'd like you to practice. Do 3 of each. 3 of each. Okay, 3 leaning back, turning the front and turning to the front break fall, and then 3 doing the forward roll over the left shoulder, break fall twice, and then break fall and up into guard on the 3rd one. Okay, off you go. And stop there. Active content, counter punching. So for this exercise, what we're going to be thinking about is being in a guard position, okay, and somebody striking towards your face. And what you're going to do is you're going to dodge that, okay, by using a motion of your shoulders and head, okay, and at the same time you're going to punch, okay. So I'm going to be in this position. Now, if you imagine somebody's punching towards my head, and I want to get out of the way, I can't just do this with my head. I need to turn my body, okay. So this is going to be a motion of my hips, shoulders and knees here to take my head out of the way. This is the line of attack here, there, okay. Now you'll notice that each time as I go one way or the other, okay, got one of my shoulders is coming forwards because obviously I have to do the rotation with my shoulders to get my body to do what I want it to do and get my head out of the way. So as I'm going here and bringing my head out of the way, this shoulder's going forwards, so I'm going to counter punch here to the ribs, okay? So I'm going to be here in my sort of guard position and moving, okay? The punch comes towards me here, I'm going to drop my head out of the way, this shoulder's coming forward, bang, okay? I'm going to come back up. Punch comes again, this time I'm going to drop down the other way, bang. So each time, as I'm in my guard position here, I'm going 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So you're constantly flexing the hips and the shoulders. Now, with the motion of the legs, it's really important that I don't just be doing this, okay? Because I'm not putting any body weight into my strike, okay? I need to have my knees nicely bent, okay, and my rear heel off the floor, so as I'm here, so I'm getting that flex as I move, okay? Right, so, nice and easy, nice and slow, just practice a couple of those, just so you get your understanding of how the body motions should be. So you're going to be in your guard position here, okay, getting ready to strike with your left hand, okay, you're going to drop down here, take your head to the right, bang. Now you're going to punch with the right, take the head down to the left, bang. And just feel what it's like here, 1, 2, 1, 2. And you can feel how your hips and shoulders move as you go. Okay, right, so I'm going to do this at speed for the extra content. So what I want you to do, keep moving, okay? So you're going to be in this position here, bam, bam, and turn, bam, bam, and then turn, bam, and turn, bam, and turn, bam, and keep turning. So you're going to do like maybe 2 or 3 counter punches in each direction and then turn. Just so that you're not just sticking in the same direction and then getting sort of stuck there. All right? Okay. Okay, get ready. 3, 2, 1, go! And stop. Okay, get ready? 3, 2, 1, go. And stop. Okay, get ready? 3, 2, 1, go! And stop. Good. Have a break for a minute. Technique 2, groundwork. Being choked by an attacker in the mount. The attacker with either long straight arms or head close in. Alright? So this is the situation. The attacker's here, they're in the mount, so they're either side of your hips with their knees over the top of you. Okay? Here, you've got the hands in here, arms straight, grabbing hold of the throat here. Okay, that's the first scenario. Okay? The second one is if they're in here and their head's one side or the other. Okay? So, dealing with the first one. Okay? So, first things first. Okay? What I want to do is I'm going to throw it, actually let's turn around this way, makes it easy to see. Okay? So what we're going to do, the hands are on the throat here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to combine 3 things. Okay? So the first thing is this, okay, second thing is this, and the third thing is that, okay. So, what happens? I'm going to bring my legs up, okay. As I start to put the heels on the floor, I'm going to start to do my bridge, and then I'm going to strike behind the elbows, okay. Now the purpose of what happens if you strike behind the elbows, if the attacker's here, like this, I'm striking behind the elbows, boom. My body weight's over the head, I'm driving down, I strike behind the elbows, it brings my body weight forward. If I just held onto the throat, all that's going to happen is I headbutt the floor. Okay? Most people have a fairly well-developed sense of self-preservation, so what happens is they do this, they'll do that. Okay? That's at the same time as you're doing the bridge, and so you'll find that you bridge and you roll. Okay? And then you'll end up in their guard. Okay, so in this position here, so it's 1, 2, and then roll, and then we're here. Now we're in their guard, we're between their legs, so it's strike, punch to the groin, hammer fist to the solar plexus, hook punches, inverted to the head, elbow strikes to the head, boom, here, palms on the inside of the knees, drive down, up, kick to the groin, all done. Okay, so the motion is this, it's 1, 2, boom. Okay, so here, 1, 2, bridge and roll. Okay, so that's what we're going to practice. So you can do that with me. So you get into position on the floor. When I say 1, bring your heels up. Okay, when I say 2, you're going to bridge and bring the web of your hands between your thumb and your first finger up above the elbow of your attacker and striking over the top of your head. Okay. At the same time as you do that bridge, you're going to roll onto your left shoulder. Okay, and come up into an attacking position. Okay, within the opponent's guard. So with me. So 1, heels up. 2, bridge, strike and roll. Okay. 3, come up on your knees and then striking the groin, solar plexus, head, elbows onto the head, boom, palms on the inside of the knees, up, kick to the groin. Okay, so, and again. We're here, so we're just going to do the first bit. I'm on the punching and everything at the moment, we're just going to go to here. So it's going to be 1, heels up, 2, bridge, strike and roll. Okay, and back again. So 1, heels up, 2, bridge, strike and roll, come up onto your knees. Okay, and again. 1, heels up, 2, bridge, strike and roll, come up onto your knees. Okay. Okay, so I'm just going to say 1 and 2 now. Okay, get ready. 1, 2, and back. And again. 1, 2, and up. Okay? Right, so the next scenario is what happens if they're closer in. Okay, they're closer in. So they've come down in here, okay, and they've got their head tucked in here. Okay? So what am I going to do? First things first, same thing with the hips. Okay? Same thing with the hips. Boom. Okay? Now, depending on what side the head is, and I'm assuming here is over my right shoulder. Okay? They've got a hand to the throat here. So this hand here is I'm there, and I'm pulling the hand away from my throat. So I've at least got one hand away from the throat. So if you stop me from breathing, I've got somewhere to breathe. Okay? So I'm here. Okay? At the same time, my other hand's coming up here, is going to get my thumb into the eyeball. Okay? So here it's going to be 1. All happens at the same time. 1, here. Okay? My right hand here has got the thumb in the eyeball. And then I'm going to bridge and roll over to my left. Okay? As we've done before. Now, if you remember the original bridge technique from the fundamentals, okay, we're practicing like this, right? Boom. Okay, here and bridge, boom, like that. See this hand going here? That brings my shoulder across. If their head is here, it throws their head in that direction. Plus, if I've got, not to put too fine a point in it, if I've got my thumb in their eye, they're going to be trying to get away from that thumb, okay? They can't do anything with this other hand because I've got it pinned here to my chest. And as I'm rolling, they're going to have to go with it. All right. So, with me, what we're going to do is this: is we're going to go 1, and then 2, roll, there, up, onto our knees, and then we can carry on with the punching and getting up from that guard position. Okay. So we're here. 1, 2, roll, up onto your knees, and again. Don't forget, think about the things that you're doing, or work with your partners, okay? Okay, my left hand here, pulling down, the hand away from my throat, right hand, thumb in the eye, okay? Get ready. 1, 2, and roll. Okay, and back again. 1, 2, and roll, and up on your knees. Okay, good. Now then, what happens this time is that they've got their head exactly the same side, okay, I've got the hand in here, but they've got this here. I can't get to the eyes because they've turned their head and tucked their head right in, Okay, so they've got their head round, they've got to turn their head right in so I can't get their eyes. So what I'm going to do is exactly the same thing. I'm going to grab here for this hand, but this time I'm going to strike hard with my forearm, okay, right on the back of the neck, okay, with the base of the skull, okay. Now, in terms of reasonable force and legality and all this sort of thing, this person is on top of me, they've got hands on the throat to choke me, okay. This could potentially lead to a loss of my life. Therefore, the response that I can give to it can be equally strong, okay? So if you're in that position, here you go, bang, and striking right at the base of the skull, okay? Should jar them, jog them, make them unconscious, any one of the above, okay? Enough for you to be able to make your roll. Bear in mind that we're doing all these things at the same time. So it's going to be like this, bang, okay? Bang, roll, okay? So you strike and roll, okay? So, nice and slow with me. Number one, we're going here, and it's there. Bang, okay? Striking right behind the base of the skull and back of the neck with the forearm. Here. One, okay? Then we're going to roll over to the left. So it's going to be here, 1, 2, rolling, and then up into guard, in the guard rather, striking, ham fist, inverted hooks, elbows, inside the knees, and get up, okay? So, with me, we're going to do this. I'm going to say 1, and then 2 will be the roll, okay? So, with me. 1, 2, roll, and back again. 1, 2, and roll, and back again. 1, 2, roll, up on the knees, punching to the groin, hammer fist to the solar plexus, inverted punching to the head, dropping down with elbow strikes, hands on the inside of the knees, push up, kick to the groin, and off you go. All right, so that's what you're going to practice now. 3 methods of working in the groundwork, of defending against somebody grabbing hold of your throat. So what you're going to do, straight arms. Remember, the first one is going to be bringing your knees up, okay, striking behind the elbows, projecting your bridge, or rolling off to the side. Second one is a close in one, where you're grabbing at the throat, thumb in the eye, and rotating. And the third one is when you're doing the same thing, but the head is so close you can't get into the eyes, striking to the back of the head, again, rolling, making sure that you are working through your punching, okay? Palms on the inside of the knees, get up, and off you go. All right, so you're going to practice each one of those 3 times, have a little break, do it all again, okay? Off you go. And stop there. Back to active content. Counter punching. Okay, so as we were talking about, you're dealing with a strike that's coming towards your face, you're slipping to one side and you're utilising that body motion to be able to bring you back to strike effectively. Now, the thing I want you to focus on this time that you're doing it is breathing and balance. Okay, breathing and balance. So we're in this position here, okay, here, okay, you slip to the side, bang, okay, but keep your balance. Don't want to find yourself doing this, okay, because you're off balance. Remember I said before, it's a function of the hips, the knees and the shoulders. So we're here, there, okay, hips, knees and shoulders. You're trying to keep head above shoulders above hips all the time, okay. If I do this, well, you can see that my shoulders are no longer above my hips, so therefore I'm likely to be off balance. Most of my weight here is over my right leg, okay, it's no good. Okay, so when I'm doing the slip to the side, I'm going to bend my knees, keeping my back straight here. Now I've got much more of a hips above my, my shoulders above my hips, so I have better balance. So really think, even when you're feeling a little bit tired, don't get lazy and just lean, okay? Want to punch at the same level as your shoulder each time. And when we talk about in fundamentals doing a low punch, I'm here, and our low punch, our knuckles, our elbows and our shoulder are on the same line so that we can transmit the most amount of power as we strike. So when we're doing this here, when we're dodging to the side, there, okay, fist, elbow, shoulder, all on the same line, okay. So don't get lazy when you get tired. Really try and force yourself to maintain that good balance and striking, okay. Dropping, hips and knees, hips and knees, hips and knees as you do it. Okay. Second thing, breathing. Make sure you breathe out when you strike. Okay. And make the breathing match the motion. When you are striking, if I'm doing a slow breath, then it's a slow motion. If it's fast breath, it's a fast motion. Okay. So I want you to use your breathing. Really keep your airways open. Don't hold your breath at any point. So as you're moving, you're here. So here. Airways are open. Okay. Every 2 or 3 strikes, change direction. Don't keep going around in the same direction, just change. Okay, so one direction, the other direction. Okay. So, what I want you to focus on for this part of the active content is breathing and balance. Okay? Okay, get ready. 3, 2, 1, go! And stop. Okay, get ready? 3, 2, 1, go! and stop. Okay, get ready? 3, 2, 1, go! And stop. Good. Have a break for a minute. Self-defense scenario. Downwards and upwards knife attack, defending with a kick, and carrying on afterwards. Okay, so we've often talked about ranges, distances, and all of those things. Here we're talking about a two-step range. Okay, so in order for me to strike, I need to make one step and then two steps to bring myself within range. Okay, this can also be a one step and a lunge. It can be one step and a lunge. Okay, but it's still two steps rather than being just out of range and a one-step motion or a one and lunge. Okay, so you have to make sure that for your understanding of this exercise, that this is the kind of range that people are attacking at. Okay, if it's a downwards knife strike, it's here, 1, 2. Okay, or here, 1 and a jump and a lunge. It's that kind of distance. All right, so it gives you the time to do something about it. Now, when we talked previously about range, we've talked about having the time to do the kick. So in this situation, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be the attack comes in, either downwards or an upwards attack comes in. I'm going to skip to the side here, bang, here, and then from here I'm going to then carry on. Bang, try and grab the knife, bang, bang, bang. Here, don't go to the disarm, I just want to see 2 or 3 strikes. Okay? So if you imagine a situation here, the person's coming, this is going to be an upwards knife strike with the right hand. Okay, so as I skip here, there, boom. Okay, I've got my defensive position here. I'm going to come down, strike, okay, here, bang, a wrap, and strike again. Okay, so again, as we move here, we've practiced this technique before. It's exactly like the fundamentals. And the fundamentals is just this part, bang, okay, just in case. What we're saying here is, okay, we're going to do the kick, but we're going to continue afterwards. So we're going to have this arm here, make sure it's ready for the defense if the knife comes up. So we're here, the attack comes in, I'm moving, striking. There's my 360, bang, and I'm going to continue here. Step forward, grab hold, knee in, come back in and strike. Okay, so you're going to do this with me. When I say one, I'm going to skip to the side, kick with the right foot, okay, make a defense and strike, okay, wrap, step, drive up with the knee, come around and strike again, okay. So just watch for a second. So one is going to be this, one, boom, okay, this position, two, strike, step and wrap, three, knee strike, come down and strike again. Okay, so with me, nice and easy, nice and slow. So one, step, here, ready. Two, strike, step and wrap. Three, knee and punch. And again. One, skip, kick, defense, here. Two, strike, step and wrap. Three, knee, step, and strike again. One more time. One, two, three, and again. One, two, three. Good, okay. Now, downwards attack. Exactly the same, begins exactly the same, okay? But obviously our defense is now up here. So we're going to skip kick here, bang, and this hand here is going to be ready, okay? Here, we're going to strike, okay? Step and grab, knee, come round here as if we're going to start to do the disarm, okay? Obviously from this position here, we can kick up into the floating ribs, all right? So, nice and easy, nice and slow with me. We're going to, when I say one, going to skip kick here, bang, okay? There's our guard. We're going to step down, then two is striking and grabbing, okay? Three, knee, step back, here, kicking the floating ribs. So, with me, nice and easy, nice and slow. One, skip kick, step down. Two, strike and grab. Three, knee, step back to do the disarm, kicking the floating ribs. Okay, and again. One, two, three, and again. One, two, three. One more time. One, two, three. Okay, so there you go. Work through those. The main thing we're thinking about here is to protect yourself. Now, given that if I do a perfect hard front kick to the solar plexus, the person will drop to the floor, okay, completely winded. The whole point about what we're doing is we're preparing for the worst situation. So I kick, the knife comes up here, bam, I get the timing wrong, the knife is still there, bang. I defend against it, or defend against it this way, depending on which angle it's coming in, okay? Bang, so I strike here, bang, and I carry on. If it's coming from the other side, here, and I get it wrong, here, bang, I'm there, but I've still got my defense, bang, and we strike here, bang, there, and we can move to the disarm, okay? So it's important to practice all of the different elements, okay? And the fundamentals is about the basics, about those direct strikes, okay? Now what we're doing is doing those direct strikes, moving yourself out of the line of the attack, but also then continuing on afterwards, okay? So nice and easy, nice and slow, work your way through it. Really break it down into those three key elements, okay? So three key elements, the initial moving yourself out of the line of the attack, and the kick, and having the defense there. And then from there, carrying on if the initial part wasn't good. Exactly the same way for the downwards one here, the skip kicking, bang, have the hand there, okay? If the attack is still coming in, then you can just continue, as you normally would here. All right? So, nice and easy, nice and slow, just work it through until you can get it to flow together. All right? Off you go. And stop there. Find yourself a space, 20 press-ups. Okay, relax. 100 crunches. Okay, when you've done that, 20 press-ups. Okay, on your left hand side, 50 side crunches. When you do that, 20 press-ups. Okay, and on the other side, 50 side crunches. Okay, when you finish that, left leg out straight, right leg tucked in. Other side. Okay, other side, tuck the rear leg in, your body in the space in the middle. Other side. Knees in between the elbows, head up, back straight, drive the heels forwards as far as you can, keep the back straight, deep breath in, and push it a little bit further. Keep the back straight. Deep breath in, and push a bit further. Relax, heels in, as far as you can, get the knees down, get your back straight. and relax. Okay, shake your legs out a little bit. Okay, feet as wide as you can. Okay, fold yourself over your left leg. Deep breath in and fold. Up and over the other leg. Okay, left arm underneath, left leg, over the top. And up, right arm with the right ankle, and over the top. Okay, and up, move yourself forward, a little bit wider, arms out to the front, deep breath in, fold the body forwards. Deep breath in, and fold. Deep breath in, and fold. Okay, and relax. Okay, up onto your knees, toes out, your knees as wide as you can, feet as wide as you can, sink in and push yourself backwards. Okay, sit down, okay, roll backwards, up into guard. Okay, chin on your chest, looking down, roll your head around, right ear to the right shoulder, round the back, left ear to left shoulder, chin on your chest, hand back the other way. Okay, stretching up. Hands on the hips, rotating, and back the other way. Feet together, knees forwards and backwards, rotating clockwise and anti-clockwise. Left toes on the floor, and right toes on the floor. Left hand over right, rotate your wrists. Shake your arms out, shake your legs out, a little bit of a shake, make sure everything's nice and loose. Okay, well done guys, great session. Remember, 2 left at the end of the course, okay? So maximum effort and we'll get there, okay? Bye-bye. Well done. Good work.